I'm coming.
How was your morning? Want one?
No, I don't want one.
Well, I have some interesting news for you.
Where were you, Tess?
West End District. Hey, we had a drop to make.
We had a drop to make.
Well, you wanted to be left alone, remember?
So I'll take one guess. The whole deal went south and the client made off with our pills. Is that about right?
Deal went off without a hitch. Enough ration cards to last us a couple of months. Easy.
You want to explain this?
I was on my way back here, and I got jumped by these two assholes, all right? And yeah, they got a few good hits in, but... Look, I managed.
Give me that. Are these assholes still with us?
That's funny.
At least find out who they were.
Yeah, look, they were a couple of nobodies. They don't matter. What matters is that Robert fucking sent them.
Our Robert.
He knows that we're after him. He figures he's gonna get us first.
Son of a bitch, he's smart.
No. He's not smart enough. I know where he's hiding.
Like hell you do.
Old warehouse in Area 5. Can't say for how long, though.
Well, I'm ready now, yeah?
Oh, I can do now. Checkpoint's still open.
Only got a few hours left until curfew.
Well, we better hurry up then.
What's up, guys? It is your new BFF Taco Algorithm bringing you another Taco Algorithm joint. And by that, of course, I mean some more Last of Us gameplay. This is episode 2. As I'm sure you probably noticed from the opening cutscene, this is 20 years after Joel and Sarah had their very brief adventure into the zombie apocalypse. So things have changed, obviously, for Joel. He's aged a bit. He's gone a little bit gray. And most notably, he's made friends with Tess, who you see right in front of me there in the pink shirt. Tess, of course, is voiced by Annie Wersching, who is kind of the poor man's Julianne Moore. And I feel okay with saying that because she's not going to watch this. Right off the bat here, you kind of get a feel for the type of environments and the level of detail that you're going to experience throughout the entire game. Everything is very run down, but extremely detailed, down to the trash on the ground, the puddles of water, the old signs from civilization before the outbreak. And right now, Tess and Joel are going to attempt to get through the checkpoint using forged documents. I'm sure that'll go just fine. And looks like she wants me to go first. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm sure it'll be great.
See your ID. There you go. What's your business here? Got the day off. Visiting a friend. All right. Move on through. Thanks.
Well, that's the opposite of what's good. Alright, so clearly we're not getting out that way. You'll notice a lot of the left-hand side, you'll get the text that pops up. This is more or less the tutorial area of the game. Just kind of teaches you the basic commands and controls for getting around. just kind of navigating the environment. Looks like we were wounded a bit. Tess is going to give us our very first med pack. They are good. You will get to know them very well. You can use them to heal yourself, obviously. It does take some time. It's not an instant thing. It's certainly not quick. So you want to make sure you're in cover, or at least in a safe place before you do it. Though there are perks later on in the game that you can get that will speed up your healing process.
Hey, how's the east tunnel looking?
You guys got a very important job sitting in the chair.
Where are you off to?
Gonna pay Robert a visit.
You too?
Who else is looking for him?
Marlene. She's been asking around, trying to find him.
Marlene? What do the Fireflies need with Robert?
This game definitely alternates between kind of close quarters, sort of claustrophobic areas, some of which are very, very dark. And you'll get a flashlight here in a little bit that helps you with those sections. And it also moves outdoors a lot into some pretty wide open areas with lots of different little areas to explore. It's very interesting, and it feels very well paced to me as a player. So we are going to keep following Tess. You guys got the second best job in the zombie apocalypse.
How's it going?
Shit's stirring up out there. How we looking over here?
It's been quiet. No signs of military or infected.
That's what I like to hear.
One thing you will spend an absurd amount of time doing is moving furniture and boosting people up to high places. It does get a little bit old, so we're going to help Tess scoot this over so we can get through.
Y'all take it easy out there.
And drop down.
Oh, God, this place reeks. I need to watch
Like I was saying, some areas of this game are extremely dark.
Let's grab our gear.
Should be some more movement tutorials here, how to jump over objects, which does happen quite frequently.
Our backpacks are still here from last time.
And there we go. We're going to pick up our equipment. Joel actually has a gun for the first time in the game. This is the starting pistol. Fires fairly quickly, but it is not very powerful. One thing about the guns in this game, though, they can be upgraded. Reload speed, rate of fire, things of that nature. Very important that you upgrade when you can. Find a gun you like and go with it. It works. And here we go. This is part 2, boosting Tess up to high places. And she's going to use her freaky arm strength to pull us up. Look at that.
Go on.
Got it.
Be careful.
All right, it looks like we're heading back outside again. You'll see that bubble that just popped up above her head. That's an optional conversation bubble. Excuse me. A lot of this game does take place in the cutscenes, which I promise not to talk over. But even between the cutscenes, there's a lot of kind of character building that can take place. You kind of get a feel for who these people are if you do choose to engage in those optional conversations. I'm going to pick up this ladder and use it to continue moving forward. All right.
Ladies first.
Lady, you must be thinking of someone else.
It helps when you're facing the ladder.
This way. Down through here. You think Robert's still got our guns?
For his sake, he better.
Look, once we
All
get
right,
over
you'll
to
notice
this
earlier we did pick up the flashlight. You can see it's extremely helpful for illuminating those dark areas.
Lots of ammo, supposedly. Hold up. Spores.
And looks like we're getting ready to head into an area where there are spores, which is how the zombie infection started. So, of course, Joel has to wear a gas mask to keep from getting infected. So does Tess.
Where the hell are all these coming from? The place was clear last
And again, you can kind of see the lighting effects that they used. It does look very foggy in here. Very kind of creepy. There's another optional bubble.
Body's not that old.
That guy's probably not going to pull through. More heavy lifting.
He'll fit through here.
You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling
Gonna
apart. Be
squeeze through this narrow space.
careful. Easy.
Oh, he's still alive.
My mask broke. Don't leave me to turn. Please.
What do you want to do?
Never mind. He's not alive.
Poor bastard.
Probably the only headshot I'll get, though. I did just pick up some more ammo for my pistol. You'll notice right off the bat that ammo in this game is much more difficult to come by than it is in other games. You definitely don't want to waste it. Excuse me, Tess. Excuse me. Ammo is not very common, and even when it is, you can't carry a large amount of it. Looks like we've got some enemies here. These are runners, which are kind of your basic garden variety zombie. They are not particularly bright. In fact, they spend a lot of their time kind of hunched over, feeling sorry for themselves. We're going to grab him and choke him out, which kind of highlights another element to this game that we'll get into a little bit more later, the stealth aspect. But you can see him also holding R2 to focus Joel's hearing, which basically gives him superhuman abilities and allows him to hear through walls. Is actually extremely helpful even in full combat situations, because you can kind of see where the enemies are trying to go. And the enemies in this game are fairly smart. They will attempt to flank you. They will try to get around you and try to put a hurting on you. Got some more ammo. Going back to the ammo and the rarity of ammo, it is extremely important that you search just about everywhere in order to make sure that you have ammo and that you have supplies for crafting. The crafting element hasn't really been introduced in this part of the game quite yet, but it will be very shortly. I'm gonna head up here and see if we can't find our way out. Don't be afraid to kind of detour and loot items. Most of the stuff in this game isn't just handed to you. You do have to kind of search and dig for it.
Let's hope so.
All right, Annie Wersching and I have made it outside. Just gonna head through this area.
That's the one thing I love about the outside. I fucking hate the smell of the city.
She'll probably need help with this too.
Them air fresheners.
Nope.
Through here.
No, looks like she's actually got it. Freaky arm strength.
Cover the entrance.
I got it.
All Alright, this is kind of another tutorial area, if I recall.
Damn it. Plank fell down.
Some of the puzzles in this game are kind of more platform oriented. We need to get across there, and there's no easy way to do so. So of course, Tess is going to wait up here while I go and handle it. I'm going to pick up this board, and I'm going to pass it up to her, and she'll use it to make a bridge. A lot of the puzzles in this game actually work this way.
It's a bit heavy.
Alright, so she's got it. She will take care of the rest of that. I just have to find my way back up to where she is currently. So I can probably squeeze through that. There we go. Checking for items. Alright, and just like that, we've completed that little puzzle. Of course, Tess and I are currently heading towards kind of a base camp, if you will, almost like a raider camp, looking for a guy named Robert. And we are actually almost there. Alright. Helps if I duck.
Shut it.
Checking for items.
Pick up that ammo. I'm sure we'll need it.
Some more ammo. You can see I've picked ammo up probably 2 or 3 times at this point, and I still only have 12 bullets. I believe the maximum you can carry in this gun is actually 20.
No soldiers?
Or for this gun, I should say. I believe at the beginning it only holds 8, but you can upgrade your magazine size.
You know he's expecting.
A short round is gonna check out the surroundings. Guess we're good. Naughty Dog did a really good job with this area too. Looks very run down. The gentleman over there that's cooking is actually serving up fresh rat. Kind of got a market area, sort of like Metro Last Light, except this game is actually good. And I keep moving through all these friendly people.
Where do you think you're going?
Malik, sit back down.
Oh, sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together.
Apparently, Tess has some street cred. In case you didn't know, you know now.
Who's that?
An old headache. Don't ask. There.
Excuse me.
I'm looking for Robert. You come through here?
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
Alright, we've bribed our way in. And this kind of leads to the second tutorial area of the game, which is a little bit more fun than just basic movement. If you've played any third-person shooters at all, you know that when a lot of chest-high walls appear, that something's about to go down, and that is exactly what is about to happen.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere without Robert.
Bitch, I will bash your skull unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
Fuck this.
Okay, well, Tess just made a very valid point.
You ready?
Yeah.
The cover system works a little differently in this game than maybe what you're used to. Just staying crouched behind stuff is good enough normally. You will see, though, the enemies do not just sit still. They will move around. They will try to flank you. Ooh, headshot. I lied. I got more than one headshot. Now, they are fairly durable as well. You can see he was just hit by Tess, not by me. Not down. He is still up, and he's very much still shooting. There we go.
Nicely done, Texas.
In this game, actually, a little bit later on, even headshots aren't a guaranteed one-hit kill. We'll get into that a little bit more later. Trying to see if any of these guys have ammo, and of course they don't. Alright, we got a boost test again.
Come on.
Here comes freaky arm strength.
Your hand. There you go.
I see a lot of chest-high stuff down there, so safe to bet that something's about to happen.
More of Robert's guys.
How do you know they're coming? Two of our guys died trying to take Tess out. I guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
Jesus. We shouldn't have taken this job.
Not our call. Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping
All
around.
right, this kind of gives us a little bit of a stealth tutorial. All right, you see, wow, that was maybe a little excessive. But you can actually take out even human enemies by sneaking up behind them or even sometimes to the side. And once you grab them, there we go, you can actually drag a human a little ways before you can either choke them out or stab them. Actually, you can shoot them as well, but that kind of defeats the purpose of being stealthy. Looks like we've got a couple more guys in here. Let's see if we can't wait them out.
I was down on Jordan Street, and all these soldiers showed up with a group of about 5 civs, all in handcuffs.
Let me guess. Fireflies?
Yep. They lined them up against the wall, and bang, bang, bang. They just executed all of them.
You can see Joel's hearing is actually extremely useful, especially in stealth gameplay. You can tell where enemies are moving to and even what direction they're facing. So you can decide the best method of attack. I'll try to get this guy. Grab him, choke him out. And Tess is... oh, no, she used the knife. This guy dropped a warehouse key, which I'm sure will come in handy. Health. In addition to medkits, you can actually find health just kind of laying around in certain areas. It's not super common. Got some more guys. And this is actually a bottle, which you can use a couple different ways. You can only carry either a bottle or a brick, but you can throw them either directly at someone or just kind of wherever you want to. And the sound of, in this case, the bottle breaking will usually cause the enemies to come and actually investigate, which kind of pull them off their patrol routes and give you an opportunity to take them out in a stealthy fashion. That is what we are going to attempt to do. No promises. I would describe myself as mediocre at best when it comes to the stealth aspect of this game. Sometimes I can go full-on Solid Snake, and other times not so much. Whoa. Try this. Try to drag him a little ways back. There we go. Once they are down, once you've choked them out, stabbed them, shot them, whatever, you can't move them. And of course, their friends, you know, they do notice things like dead bodies where there weren't dead bodies before, which is what this guy seems to be reacting to.
Holy shit!
It doesn't look like he actually cares that much. Oh, maybe. There we go. Just choke him out too. Get those bullets. More bullets. So you can see I actually just managed to take out and almost got spotted. Managed to take out 2 guys without using any ammo, which is actually really great. But that is kind of my play style, typically speaking. Oh, we're about to get spotted. Well, hey, there you go. That'll probably never happen again. Pick up another bottle. Anything in the bathroom? No, there's nothing in the bathroom. Actually, the bathrooms in this game typically have medical supplies. It's a very common find. Either medical supplies or the stuff to make med kits, which I will be able to craft here shortly. This area is chock full of guys. There's Joel's hearing again. It's going to help me attempt to sneak around behind this guy who apparently is blind. It's good to see that Robert is an equal opportunity employer. The guy walked right past Tess without doing anything. You'll notice, too, that instead of choking him out, I apparently pistol whipped him to death. Sometimes when you're either spotted or nearly spotted and you attempt a stealth kill, Joel will either do that or stomp on their face, slam their head into a desk, or, you know, any number of very friendly activities. Okay, this is actually where we were. I'm gonna head back. Let's see what else we can find. Looks like not much up here, but maybe this office. There we go. We got ourselves a shiv. So you can actually use them to melee, or specifically when you grab someone, it makes your takedowns that much faster. You can also use them to pry open certain doors, although they do break in the process. But you can craft more, which is very helpful. Alright. Go through to the next area. Seeing a lot of chest high stuff.
There's our boy.
And there's Robert. So we are almost done.
That cocky son of a bitch.
Let's go wrap this up.
This area here is kind of the first real test of everything they've kind of taught you so far. Being able to move around and choosing whether to use stealth or straight combat. This is where you kind of get to decide how you want to play. There's another shiv. It's always good. Ooh. Got him. See if we can't drag him back into this cargo container so his friends don't miss him, at least not right away. Alright. I think we're good. There is a brick. Bricks and bottles are relatively interchangeable. I believe if you hit an enemy with a bottle, they're just mildly annoyed. But if you do hit them with a brick, I think it does a little bit more damage. As I suppose it would in real life. Remember, this area is kind of tricky. It looks like there's 1 or 2 guys in here. But there's actually more like 3 or 4. There we go. Try to bring this guy.
What was that?
And we've been spotted, of course. And grabbed. As you can see there, Tess was able to kind of help me out. Your AR partner will do that if they're close by. But they will expect the same from you. But hey, that's what friends... Wow. That's what friends do. Your AI partner cannot help you if you're getting beaten to death with a 2x4. Oh, there we go. I'm sure that guy's fine. As you can see, too, I did just pick up his brick. And, well, not his brick. His 2x4. Which you can actually use as a melee weapon. And we'll get into that a little bit more. Probably in episode 3 or 4. But from here on out, mostly cutscene. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up and let you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Taco Algorithm, signing off.
That office. Robert must have run in there. Let's go.
Get the fuck back!
We just want to talk, Robert.
We got fucking nothing to talk about!
Put your gun down.
Go fuck yourself!
He's running.
Robert!
Joel, this way. We almost got him. Well, hello, Robert.
Tess. Joel. No hard feelings, right?
None at all.
All right.
God damn it!
We missed you.
Look,
Whatever it is you heard, it ain't true, okay? I just want to
The
say...
guns. You want to tell us where the guns are?
Yeah, sure, but it's complicated. All right? Look, all right, just hear me out on this. I got...
Fuck. Stop! Ugh.
Quit your squirming. You were saying?
I sold him.
Excuse me.
I didn't have much of a choice. I owed someone.
You owed us. I'd say you bet on the wrong horse.
I just need more time. Just, give me a week.
You know, I might have done that if you hadn't tried to fucking kill me.
Come on, it won't
Who
like
has
that.
our guns?
I can't. Just give me a couple days.
Who has our guns?
It's the Fireflies. I owed the Fireflies.
What?
Look, they're basically all dead. We could just go in there, finish them off. We get the guns. What do you say? Come on. Yeah, fuck those Fireflies. Just go get them.
That is a stupid idea.
Well, now what?
We go get our merchandise back.
How?
I don't know. We explain it to them. Look, let's go find a Firefly.
You won't have to look very far.
There you go. Queen Firefly.
Why are you here?
Business. You aren't looking so hot.
Where's Robert? I needed him alive.
The guns he gave you, they weren't his to sell. I want them back.
Doesn't work like that, Tess.
The hell it doesn't.
I paid for those guns. You want them back? You're gonna have to earn them.
How many cards are we talking about?
I don't give a damn about ration cards. I need something smuggled out of the city. You do that, I'll give you your guns back, and then some.
How do we know you got them? Well, I hear the military's been wiping you guys out.
You're right about that. I'll show you the weapons.
Search the area. Yes, sir.
I gotta move. What's it gonna be?
I want to see those guns.
Follow me.